Lucas Clardy is one of 36,000 students on the Cal State Fullerton campus, but what sets him apart from everyone else is the way he uses what little spare time he has. Lucas is a senior on the men's soccer team and has recently become very involved with an organization that his friends Kayla Gabler and Olivia Hinkle have created. The organization is called From Goals to Wells, which provides wells to Uganda, where 35% of the population does not have access to clean drinking water. So what encouraged you to get started up with this organization?
Me and my two friends from back home, Apple Valley, all three of us have always had a passion for soccer and a passion for helping people. And we knew that people in Uganda, they had a need for water. There was a scarcity for water there. And we knew that through soccer camps, we could raise money for water filtration wells to help them with their water problem.
How did this whole organization get started up to begin with?
One of my partners, Olivia, she actually took a mission trip to Uganda, and when she was there, they actually told her that she could not drink the water because it was too bad for her and she would get sick. And so she came back and told us that, and we wanted to do something about that. So we decided that we could raise money for the wells, and that we would do that by, actually her uncle owns an organization called Assist International, and they have been building water filtration walls in Uganda for about 10 years now. So they have a team over there that builds the wells.
So how much does it cost to build one of these wells in Uganda?
$1,500 for one well, and each well provides clean, drinkable water for 2,000 people for about 10 to 15 years.
And so how far has your company actually gone with this? How many wells have you guys built in Uganda?
As of right now, we are in the process of building one well, and that is just from money that we raised on our own from family and friends. And then in July, this past July, we had our first camp, and we raised enough money to build 2 wells.
So is there any personal reasons for choosing Uganda as the country for your organization?
No, it actually kind of just fell into our laps. You could kind of say that Uganda chose us. But through our church, they actually work, Rock Harbor, they actually work a lot with Uganda, and they go on mission trips there. And so when Olivia went there on her mission trip, she came back with stories, and we just felt the need to help them.
So why is getting clean water to the Uganda natives such a huge deal?
Through the research that we've done and through Olivia's firsthand experience, she found out that through the miles that those people had to walk with gallons of water on their head just to get clean water, well, sometimes clean water, the water that they're actually getting is the same water that, say, animals are drinking, that it's just being polluted by natural earth. It's just nasty stuff that they're drinking, and it's just not safe. Like, people are getting sick. Diarrhea is a big problem in Africa. It's not right that they have to drink the water that the dogs and cats, all kinds of animals are drinking.
So I heard you guys also raise money through grants from different companies. How about you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we actually were entered into a contest. It's called Youth Venture, and what they do is they get young youth and that have big ideas, and if their idea is good enough, they'll choose them for a grant that they provide. It's $1,000. And so we actually ended up eventually winning that, and they entered us into a additional competition, and that was a Click for Change competition, and through that we actually won a $10,000 grant.
So what's your future plans for this organization? Where do you see it going in the near future?
As of right now, we had the one camp, and we are working on running another camp in spring and summer. And we're also not just working in Orange County, but we eventually want to spread out into the LA County and hopefully across Southern California.
So Lucas, between school and soccer and everything you do in your life, how do you find time for this Gold Wells company?
Sometimes it's harder than others, but honestly, it's something that we've grown to love to do. So in between the school and the soccer, it's really hectic, but in between those things, through emails, through calls, we'll work on it various times throughout the night. Skype calling, that's helped a lot, because all 3 of us are in different locations, so it's a little difficult, but we just I don't know, any extra time that we have during the day, we spend doing emails or calls, and we just try and get it done as much as we can.
So being a men's soccer player at Cal State Fullerton, has that helped you with your organization at all?
I think it has. It's there's a certain work ethic that you have to have being here at Cal State Fullerton playing soccer, and I think that is carried on with me from goals to wells. I understand that it is an organization that and if we want it to be big, we all have to work very hard in doing it.
So for these fundraising soccer camps that you put on for your organization, what do you actually coach and teach when you're doing those?
So the basis is a soccer camp, obviously, but we spend time doing drills. We'll teach them some soccer skills and stuff. All of the coaching and staff they're all college athlete or college soccer players. So we spend time doing the soccer aspect, but also in between, in the break time, we also teach them about the community life in Uganda and why they're actually at the camp raising money. So we like to teach them about the actual problem that they're solving in Uganda, to show them not just how Orange County is, but outside of Orange County in the bigger picture.
So how can people that want to get involved get involved?
Through a couple things. We have a website. It's fg2w.org. And our website is actually being reconstructed right now, so there'll be a donations page. And also you can go to assistinternational.org, the company that we partner with, and they have a donations page. And you can donate to various wells if you'd like. And just talking to people about other issues and just educating people on other issues going on outside the world.
So what can the public do that's not too involved in the soccer community to help give back to your organization?
I think that it's just about teaching people that in other countries, they have things that we take for granted, such as clean water. We can get water anywhere within 2 or 3 feet of us almost at all times. And people in Uganda have to walk miles to find clean water, accessible drinking water, to bring back to their family. And it's a chore that they have to do every day, but we take that for granted. And I think that people here need to sometimes just step back and realize that the little things do mean a lot to some people.